Maybe they were pretending to be someone they weren't.
Maybe it's the Drow.
Hush.
Jarral, is this yours? Do we have something to talk about?
All right, so the sun is now pretty much down, though a good portion of the group can see anyways, but it is getting to be dusk. What is the group going to do? Which building are you picking here?
So, since I'm right by Ian, I ask if the horses look like they're famished. Is it safe to feed them the warg or the goblins?
No,
Go
no,
with a
no,
hard
no.
no on that one. Go with a hard no. I look at you like you just asked me the stupidest thing in the world. And
Aila looks
I
at
look
you
over-
and wonders, what are the horses like in the underworld?
yeah, and I look at Aila and I motion towards the barn with like my chin, and I say I tell Jarl, maybe you'd be more help with the others down south, and I head towards the barn to check out the
Alright,
horses.
I shrug. Very well. And I
Alright.
guess I head down toward these guys.
Aila will watch in fascination.
Awesome.
I'd like to try to tug the wagon that I had thrown those sacks in.
Is that what you call it?
In front of the gaps, in front of the gap between the drawbridge and this part of the village.
Oh, down at the south? Or do you mean between the two towers?
Where the village connects to the keep proper.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to put the wagon in there. Not that it's much to stop, but
Okay. I'll just draw a little wagonish picture there, I guess.
and of course I grab my loot.
Right, wagon wedged there. It's obvious that, it's something, but it is there.
Do I recognize the runes on the door?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Elven, Undercommon, and Draconic.
Wow, so close, but no, they are not
Alright.
runes you recognize.
Alright.
Armel, what languages do you speak?
Common and Druidic.
Nope, still not those either. Okay. It takes you just a minute or two to feed the horses. There's 5 horses in there, Ian, and all the stuff's there. Makes it easy for you to
How
set them up
how
and give them food.
how malnourished are they? Like how would I be able to
Not
tell
at all.
how long? Not at all. They're just
Not at all.
hungry.
Yep.
Okay. How many are there in there? 2?
5.
5.
5. Oh. That was a huge misheard. Okay. So there's 5 horses, and that's all that's in there.
Yeah, just stuff for horses. They're pretty much work horses. All the stuff's in there that you need to feed them, and that's all that was found during the search.
I look at Aila and I help her like head the horse. And I walk her through being friendly with the horse since I see
Okay.
her just standing there in awe.
Yeah, she definitely inspects the horse. Hangs out with you until you're ready to go.
And once I'm done, it's the horse. It's the house over here, right? The one next to the boulder that everyone went to. So yeah, I just go to meet up with everyone else.
Okay.
After I put in my arrows from before.
So
We'll all meet up again.
I mentioned I believe I saw a provision shop. The Lion Shield Coster. Yeah. We should probably check that place out.
I love this place. Free stuff.
I say that there's probably nothing there. The whole horde of humans that lived here left.
Perhaps they left a clue behind as to what happened here.
Okay, is everybody following? Everybody staying together at this point?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you get to the door and it is open. On the outside of the wall there, you see a circular blue shield emblazoned with a stylized golden lion. And you recognize that, everybody recognizes that as a symbol of a pretty common trading company, the Lion Shield Coaster. They spell it C-O-S-T-E-R. Coaster? Coaster? I must say coaster.
Probably both.
Yeah.
Before we left, I wanted to check out the runes also. And see
Oh,
if I knew
okay.
that language.
Yeah, what languages do you speak?
Probably none of the ones I need, but Common, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
No, that's a good mix though. Also cannot read those runes.
Alright.
If only you were a warlock. Okay. That's only a reference because we sat up till 5 a.m. the other night talking about warlocks. Okay. Also, so you look in there. It's obviously this place has been ransacked and rummaged, and you do know that a couple of you watched a goblin run out of this room. So there was obviously some goblins in here rummaging around.
Can I do an investigation check or perception or something?
Yeah, once you get in, you can go ahead and do a search of the room, and you'll find. What are you looking for? Actually, tell me what you're looking for. That'll help me.
Really looking to see if. Jeez, that's a good question.
Well, let me give you this while you're all standing in there. It's obviously a trading post that's meant for adventurers to come in and buy gear, and you can see all kinds of adventuring gear all over here. So in fact, just about anything you would have seen, even this when you suited up in Waterdeep and you were at buying your adventuring gear, it's very similar in here. There's all kinds of just regular adventuring gear in here that would be sold to adventurers, hanging on the walls, on shelves. So a lot of it's been thrown onto the floors, depending on what some of the goblins decided to take or leave behind. But just a ton of it is just regular adventuring gear.
Is there a logbook or anything?
See when the last sale was?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can find a book, and you look through it, and the last notation would have been you think it would have been 5 days ago. But you're not too familiar with the calendar.
Okay. Nothing scribbled on there to indicate anything. Just it ends.
It was a sale of. It looks like somebody came in and they bought a set of ropes and some climbing pitons and a hammer. Is what the entry shows.
Did it look like there was a trend of that, or that was just...
you see various things throughout. The logbook looks like it's been here for a long time, goes back many years.
Okay. So I kind of tell the group what I found. So it seems we could probably draw a conclusion that this place has been like this for a few days. Did it look like there was sales every day up until that point?
No, it was spotty.
It was spotty? Okay.
Did Lady who we were meeting here tell us where we were supposed to meet her?
Yeah, in her keep.
She didn't give us like a go meet us in the blah 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 or oh, I guess this is a keep. That's right.
Yeah. She owned the keep, and that's where you were going to meet her.
The place with the broken out bridge.
Keep forgetting since I can't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay.
So, it's getting dark, so I'm gonna suggest that maybe we should get some rest, and I would like to check out the windmill and go to the top and see if there's a way to look out toward the keep and just kind of keep concealed.
Okay, so yeah, you can roll a stealth roll to. Well, where's everybody else going to go while he's doing that?
I want to go back up to the guard tower with the drawbridge and see and look out over the plains and see if I could see any lights coming from anywhere.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'd like to do that in both of them.
Well, it's getting dark, so I'm not gonna be able to see well without a lot of torchlight. So I will go to the guard tower as well.
Okay. Our other two.
I don't want to sleep in a guard tower.
How about we drag a bed or two from the inn over into the church?
Sounds good. It's got a nice breeze through the window, I hear.
But the door still bars.
Good point.
What's the most defensible structure here? I mean, aside from being defendable against falling rocks.
There's very few that are still intact. I mean, you can see maybe 5 or 6 buildings that have not been touched by any rocks. The adventure one that you were just in seems like a very stout building. The other ones have been some type of damage to them, or the temple. Yeah, would be a. I mean, there's plenty of floor space inside there also.
Alright, well, the guard towers aren't very big, so I guess the temple.
Okay. Let me go to the layer here. I'll take away the dynamic lighting there.
Ah, that's so much better.
Because you guys know the lay of the land now, so I'll start taking away some of this.
Did anyone check out that big hole in the middle of town?
That'd be a no.
Yeah, that one.
Let me get... so give me a... Oh, did I see the stealth check from Jarral?
Oh, well, I mean, is there a lookout at the top?
Oh, you're not going to stealth getting over there? You're just going to go there first?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just going to go over there.
Oh, yeah, so you find... When you go into the door, there's a door on this side. And it's open, ajar. And there are kind of like a ladder up to the rafters that's about 20 feet up. You're not seeing any windows.
So there's nothing that I can look out from once I get to the top.
No.
Alright.
It's obviously they use it to crush
Oh, it's a stone mill?
wheat into flour.
Okay, I got you. This... So, if I was to kind of come over here, does this tower here look like it's intact? Is this a tower?
Yep. It's a tower, 20-foot tower, intact, just like the ones in the drawbridge, near the drawbridge.
Alright, so I'll go up one of those.
That's basically a ladder, and then you're out on a flat roof.
There's nothing I can conceal myself behind?
You can roll a stealth check. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that. Wow.
Okay, so you're on the roof.
And it is dark. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to determine if I can see the keep from there. If I can,
Yeah, I mean, if you look down at the bottom of the map, you can kind of see
I can't see
the
anything.
isometric view
I can't
all the
see
way
it.
down at the bottom.
No. Oh. If I go down here, I can.
Yeah, so you're in the stone tower on the roof of it, and you're looking across the way to the keep.
Okay, so the keep has walls that are too tall enough that I can't see in it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Then I will. I will go into this building here. Make sure that it looks there's nothing in it,
All right, hold.
and then do a 4-hour
Ian.
trance.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
I would. For performance.
All right, so you're looking out. You're not seeing anything upon on the plains. I mean, it looks like plains.
And so, as long as I don't see anything, I jump back down, and I'm making my way over towards to that guard tower to see if I see anything. But I want to stop at this hole and see what the heck is going on with that guy.
Okay, so at that hole, it's basically a 10-foot hole in the center of the courtyard here.
Does it look like something used to be there?
Yeah,
Something was there, and something was taken out.
yep. Something used to be there. You're not sure what.
And you said it's 5 by 5, right?
Yeah, just about. It's not an even shape by any means, but it's only about 10 feet down, and that's just the ground is there at the bottom. It's just dirt.
All right. So I make my way back to this tower, and I do the same thing. I look out and see if I see any light from anywhere.
Okay, go ahead with a perception check. All right, yeah, it's plains. You see the river, not seeing much else.
Okay.
And then, Jarl, you're going into that building. You guys that are in the church, it's just the same as it was before. Nothing's changed. Plenty of room for you to set up bedrolls and whatnot. Basically another cottage, kind of similar to the other ones you've gone into. Obviously a family had lived here at some point. This is for Jarl. It's definitely been rummaged, so you see stuff thrown on the ground or moved or disrupted. That's all you see.
So if I search around, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
You can roll for investigation, but no, you're not seeing anything out of the ordinary as you walk in and make a cursory glance.
Okay, I'm not going to bother then. Alright, so I'm just going to head back over. I heard them say that they were going to go over to the temple. So I'm going to go back over there. And then I'm going to do a 4-hour trance.
Okay. So...
Is the door barred when he gets there?
I climb through the window.
It's up to you guys if you barred the door.
Not till everybody's here, but I thought it was funny.
Because it was the last time. Ian, you're just gonna hang out at the tower or what?
I'm gonna hang out in a tower. I'm just trying to decide which one. I think, because I mean,
Starting
we
to
let
feel a
those
little
goblins-
cold. Definitely drafty.
Because of those goblins, man. We let so many of them go.
The wind picked up.
My survival instinct is like, watch out, bruh. But I guess they can't get in.
Your survival instincts reminds you of
Sleep,
safety in numbers.
Strength in numbers, yeah.
I guess. Fine, I go in there.
You can do what you want. I'm not. All right. Everybody just falls asleep. Is there a watch? I think before we had said people did watches before.
Yeah, I'll take first 4 hours, then go trance.
Okay.
And I'll take the second 4 after I trance.
I try to sleep with all the rave music going on.
I don't like that 19.
All the rave music. Nice. All right. So how many hours? You guys just gonna take your full rest, so an 8 hour, and get up in the morning. Type
Yeah.
8 hour, and now everybody gets their hit points back. Then everybody's back to full. Everybody has all their spell slots back. All abilities are reset.
Let's eat up and then to the keep.
Yeah, nothing happens throughout the night. Nobody hears anything during their watch or when they are awake throughout that night. Seems very peaceful and very quiet in the town of Nightstone. What would the group like to do?
Start work on our makeshift bridge.
Okay. Yeah, you guys take like 30 minutes, and you easily have something that you can all kind of start crossing nice and slow, but with no difficulty whatsoever. So you can all place yourselves at the on the other side. You're all fine. Don't even need to make a roll. So you're on the other side of the gap. And it's early morning. How early in the morning have you gone? Is it still dark out, or did you wait for first light?
So we wait for first light for Armel.
Yeah.
All right, so you oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we could like cross at first light, but we would have been constructing whatever we needed to at as soon as like in darkness.
Right. Okay. So let me describe what you're seeing. So this is basically, you guys are at the gatehouse, which obviously looks like a gatehouse. It's basically set into the mott's curtain wall. 2 windowless stone gatehouses with a wood shingled high-pitched rooftop. There's a set of oak doors with iron hinges that are right there.
How tall are they?
Oh, I'm going to say 7 feet.
And how much of a drop is it from the bridge to the rock down there?
You were probably up at least 40 feet from the water at that point.
Okay. What about from the rocks? Do the rocks slope up, or is that flat?
Ooh, what rocks?
This stuff down here.
That's just like dirt, escarpment. It's not really rocks. And again, the view at the bottom kind of gives you the idea of the angle and the pitch.
The view at the bottom.
There's a side view all the way down at the bottom.
Oh, I gotta move myself all the way down there. I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh, is there a line there that you can't see?
Yeah. There's a line that goes
Let me
across
look.
here.
Let me see if I can move it.
Because we can't see through the door.
Oh, you can't see through the keep itself. Yeah.
Right. I mean, if it doesn't spoil anything, I can move myself to the bottom. Around the keep.
No, it shouldn't spoil anything.
Alright.
Ninja, he's gone.
Oh, that's helpful. Okay.
And you drowned. No, I'm just kidding.
So it is pretty steep. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
Defensible.
I mean, it's very defensive. Yeah, and you could climb up it, but it would take some work.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we're So we need to be careful on here. Okay.
I look at Armel and like, last chance if you want to do something. Dwarf's getting antsy.
Perhaps we could ask our winged friend to circle the keep and give us a better idea.
Sure, yeah. So Aila will take flight, and you watch her do basically a circle around the top. She flies up pretty high, out of bow shot, lands back down, and says, "Yeah, there's a lot of rocks all smashed through all of lots of places inside there. She didn't see anybody on the roof
Does there look
or
like there's
on the walls."
Does there look like there's a better way to get in than the front door?
No. Not from this guardhouse. You would definitely have to go through first.
All right. I looked at Teagraiel and I say, "Are you sure you saw something yesterday?"
Almost positive. Either way, we can't let this place go undiscovered here.
Agreed. We should be very careful. I would. Is there anybody that can pick? Greybeard can pick the lock, right?
Is that Teagraiel talking?
No, this is Jarral.
All right. If you say that, I'll be like, "How does he know?" And I look at Teagraiel.
So instead I ask, is there anyone who can pick a lock? Or actually, I ask if the door is unlocked.
We try it.
You ask who?
Whoever, the two guys in front. Armel and Greybeard.
I'll try it.
Yeah, the door swings open.
Alright.
That was easy.
Good thing it wasn't locked.
So I guess, so I'm gonna, unless the two in front do anything, I'm gonna try and stealth in.
I think we're just stepping in.
Alright.
Sorry.
I will try and remain stealthy.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth roll just to see how you're doing. And Greybeard, before you walk out of there, let me give you a description of the inside building.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I trip over Greybeards.
Yeah, you actually realize, as stealthy as you were trying to be, you know you're not. Okay. It's definitely a gatehouse. And when you walk in to your right, the first couple people that walk in, you can see, when you look around, 6 bunk beds and a dozen footlockers. Oh, that's to your left. I'm sorry. To your right, a rock has smashed through and crushed most of the furnishings and stuff that were on the right-hand side. That's what it looks like when you walk in. So it's definitely the look of a gatehouse and a guard house barracks kind of thing.
Are there, just a meta question? Are you going to remove the line of sight stuff on the boulders like we did in the town?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Unless that first one there is like huge, in which case leave it.
No, they're all the kind of the same size.
Okay. So in front of us, are we able to get into that? Like, is like, are these walls?
Well, are you going into the courtyard? Because you're not actually in the courtyard.
Oh, we're in the building. Okay, I got you. Well, before we do that, I'm gonna check the footlockers.
Okay, so in various footlockers, you see lots of just personal effects, stuff from obviously guards that store their stuff here, whether it's extra clothes or like some eating utensils or some type of boot repair kit or something like that. So just a lot of just personal effects.
Does it look like they've been through?
Nope.
Okay.
They seem like they've been untouched. And as you continue to search, when you get over to the area where the rock could come through, you find that 3 of the guards have been crushed under a rock. There's 3 dead guards under the rock.
Do I recognize any
You
of...
can't actually get into that area. You can see into it because the rock has kind of brought the roof down, and there's a lot of just debris and rubble. And
Okay.
you'd have to move a lot of stuff if you were going to move into that area.
So I can't recognize like what they're wearing, their guard uniforms or anything?
Recognize? No. I mean, you've never seen... I don't think you would know what the guards of would be wearing. I don't think that would be knowledge you would have.
Okay, so they would be guards
Just
from
3
here then.
people crushed by a stone at this point.
Okay. Okay. I'll so that'll be me while the other guys move forward, I guess.
Okay.